Hello, myself Deepak Shirpate. I'm working as a principal of Vikramshila Polytechnic, Tarapur, Taluka Daryapur, District Amravati, Maharashtra State of India. And today I'm going to demonstrate you desk lamp without electrical connection using Vivati Studio. So this will be the final node graph or tree. Now you have to remember that this is a very crucial type of exercise, and to avoid any kind of mistake, you try to reproduce the final node graph or tree as it is shown in this particular picture. Any deviation from this set procedure may cause unexpected results, means the arm may not move or you will not be able to view the desk lamp. These type of things may happen. So try to stick strictly to the this particular picture. Now to save the time, we will be creating bulk group. Total 9 groups are required, and you have to remember that you have to bring all the groups to this absolute 0 0 0. So we will start with creating the bulk group. Total 9 groups are required. So in this particular step, we will be creating the bulk groups, and in the next step we will be renaming and bringing the coordinates of the group to absolute 0 0 0. So 7 8, and this is the 9. So 9 group we have created. Now in this particular say step, we will be arranging the groups one below another properly, and we will be bringing the coordinates to 0 0 0, absolute 0. That is very much important. Now coordinates will be 0 0. So you repeat this procedure for all the groups. Make the coordinates 0, absolute 0, and then you recheck it that whether all the coordinates have been made 0 or not. So we have made all the coordinates 0 0 0. Just recheck it. 0 0 0 0 0. Now there is no problem, all the coordinates are 0. This is the rechecking procedure. Now we will rename all the groups so that we can easily identify these groups during the desk lamp creation. So first group will be the desk lamp. Second group you may call it as main group. Third group can be called as lamp underscore group. Fourth group will be called as both arms. Then fifth group can be called as first arm group, capital first underscore arm group. Then there will be middle arm group or middle group. Instead of arm you can use middle arm group, will be a little bit confusing. Instead of middle arm group you use middle group. That will be more convenient and logical also. Then second arm group. Then there will be end piece group. I have actually made a mistake in the spelling of piece. You write it correctly. So here we have created the groups one below the another and properly gave the appropriate name. Now this is a very small assembly as far as the size is concerned, so that's why you have to keep the viewpoint as close as possible. You just remember that these are the two crucial coordinates of the viewpoint. So in this step we will create the viewpoint. point should be placed very close to the object. Here it is on y coordinate 0.1 and here it will be 1 meter. Okay, so it should be very close. You just drag the main group below this. That's all. Now there will be plane sensor. Plane sensor is applicable to the entire assembly. So it allows the entire assembly to move in a particular plane, but in another plane, means on the ground plane, the movement will be totally restricted. Now this allows us to move the desk clamp to various height in the vertical plane, but it restricts the movement of the desk clamp on the table, on the top of the table. This is the meaning of this particular plane sensor. So we will create the plane sensor. Go to the drag sensor. Call it as plane sensor. This is applicable to the entire assembly, so give the appropriate name as entire assembly, bring it to 0 0 0 and drag the entire group below this plane sensor. Now this plane sensor will be applicable to the entire desk lamp assembly. Now base cylinder will be having these dimensions. We'll create the base cylinder. Height will be 0.01. Radius will be 0.1. This will be a very small object. Call it as base BASE. And now you drag the groups properly. That's it. Then we will be creating the sphere sensor. The sphere sensor will be called as move first arm, which is responsible for the movement of the first arm. Bring it to 0 0 0, then change from plane to sphere. Then give appropriate name. You can give the name in the next step also. So I have arranged the plane sensor at proper place. Then there will be first arm. These are the dimension. Then you have to remember that you have to adjust the group coordinate, not the coordinates of the arm. Now we will rename the sphere sensor. It will be called as move first arm. And change the coordinates of the group instead of the coordinates of the object. That is very important. Don't try to change the coordinates of the object. Keep all the objects at the default position. Call it as first arm. In this exercise, always change the coordinates of the group instead of the coordinates of the object. This will give you better and uh, perfect results. I'm changing the coordinates of the group. Minus 40.107 and this will be 0.15. So this has brought the arm at a perfect position. Instead of middle arm group, call it as arm group, middle group. Create a drag sensor again. Make all the coordinates 0, 0, 0. Change from plane to sphere. Call this drag sensor as the sphere sensor as move second arm. Move second underscore arm. And arrange all the groups at the appropriate position. Now here you have to adjust the group instead of the arm. So second arm group coordinates will be like this. You try to adjust the group coordinates instead of the arm coordinates. Arm will be automatically come to the appropriate position. Now sphere sensor has came automatically to the required position. You can see. Now create the reference of the first arm. For this you just copy it so that the reference will become active. Then create the reference, put it below the second arm group or pull the rest of the groups below the reference of first arm. Place it at 0, 0, 0. Now here you are supposed to arrange the group coordinates instead of changing the coordinates of the reference arm. You change the coordinates of the group. That will give you perfect results. So you can see that the reference arm has came to the appropriate position. Then we will create the sphere sensor for the lampshade. Call it as move lamp shade. Move lampshade. Move lampshade. Then there will be lampshade like this. uh, Uncheck this shoe bottom so that it will be hollow shape. It will create a hollow shape. So that it will be hollow shape. That's why I have unchecked that particular. Call it as lamp underscore shade. Then there will be bulb will be having these dimensions, and these are the coordinates, positional coordinates. Create the bulb. Then there will be creation of the blank roots. Create the blank roots. 4 roots are required. This will be root 1. It is from plane sensor to the lamp group. So pick plane sensor first, then lamp group next. And translation changed. SFV 3F. Translation changed. Select translation changed. Here also same. Correct. This is the required, you can say, root. Then there will be second root. Second root will be from move first arm to first arm group. So select move first arm, then select first arm group. Then SF rotation. Change both the things to SF rotation. Yes. Then third root will be from move second arm, spear sensor to the group. Then change everything to SF rotation. Change to SF rotation. SF rotation. And then there will be final root, that is that will be from the spear sensor of lampshade. Pick the lampshade and the light assembly. Change everything to SF rotation, SF rotation. So that's it. So this lamp is without any electrical connection, there is no electrical connection. We will be covering this particular thing in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. In case of any query or clarification, contact me on the following details. Thank you.